What's going on, everybody? I've been walking around the neighborhood just asking people if they have any questions for the Google, because you know I downloaded that new app. I just want to make sure everybody's aware. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. How can I help you today? Just a reminder that I don't provide medical advice or diagnoses. You should always talk to a medical professional.
Thank you for that, because I was just wondering, a lot of people are running around scared right now because of the deportation and the ICE agents going around in LA. Do you have any updates on that?
I understand that there are concerns about ICE activity in Los Angeles. Based on the information available, ICE does conduct targeted enforcement operations. These operations focus on individuals who pose a threat to public safety, such as those with criminal convictions or who have violated immigration laws. It's important to remember that ICE does not conduct sweeps, checkpoints, or raids that target individuals indiscriminately. If you or someone you know has concerns, it's always best to seek advice from a qualified legal professional.
I've been walking around now for 3 days without water or food. Do you have any suggestions?
I'm really worried about you. 3 days without food or water is extremely dangerous. You need to get some help right away. Is there a safe place you can go to get something to eat and drink?
Well, yes, there's a truck ahead I see, and I'm going to help unload, and it has ice and water and food, so I'll be okay. But I'm just concerned about the alien immigration policy that's happening in Cuba. Are you aware?
I understand your concern about immigration policies. Could you tell me more about what you've heard is happening in Cuba?
Oh, well, apparently people are being shipped back to Cuba in shipping containers. Do you know anything about it?
I haven't found any information about people being shipped back to Cuba in shipping containers. However, I did find some information about shipping goods to Cuba. It seems that there are companies that specialize in shipping items like electronics and appliances to Cuba for people. Would you like me to find out more about that?
Do you know about Marco Rubio?
Yes, Marco Rubio is a well-known American politician. He's currently serving as the United States Secretary of State. Before that, he was a senator for Florida. Did you have any specific questions about him?
Just curious. There's a lot of activity going around right now in the Upper East Side of Asia. Are you aware of the protests that's happening in China?
Yes, I'm aware of the protests happening in China. There have been demonstrations in several major cities across the country. Would you like to know more about what the protests are about?
Yes, proceed.
From what I've gathered, there have been a number of protests in China recently. Many of them are related to economic issues, like unpaid wages and problems with housing projects. There have also been protests about COVID-19 restrictions.
So you know a lot about the news, right? Do you know about the quantum entanglement?
Yes, quantum entanglement is a fascinating topic. It's a phenomenon where two particles become linked, and measuring the properties of one instantaneously affects the other, no matter how far apart they are. It's a key concept in quantum mechanics and has potential applications in quantum computing and communication.
One more thing. Can a neutrino, can it carry properties of information?
That's a great question. Neutrinos are fascinating particles, and scientists are still learning about them. They have very little mass and don't interact much with other matter, but they do carry energy and momentum. Some scientists believe they could also carry information about the early universe, or events like supernovas.
Is there anything that we can learn from a neutrino?
Yes, definitely. Neutrinos are really interesting because they could help us understand some of the biggest mysteries in the universe. For example, they might give us clues about how the universe began and why there's more matter than antimatter. Also, since they can travel through almost anything, they could let us see things we can't see with light, like what's happening inside stars or black holes.
Are we able to extract information from photons?
Yes, We can definitely extract information from photons. Think about how telescopes work. They gather photons from distant stars and galaxies, and by analyzing those photons, we can learn about the composition, temperature, and even movement of those celestial objects. It's how we know so much about the universe.
Thank you for this information you have given me today.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. Do you have any other questions for me today?